Alright. This is Andre. And I'm doing a short mail day. Here comes Oliver up down here. I wasn't going to do it, but I figured I can run through this real quick. It's not too many things. First up, I'm going to talk about these Anthem albums that came in. This is Domestic Booty. This is the reissue, or 20th anniversary reissue, when it came out from '92. This is Smoke Without Fire. This came out in 1990. This is a reissue as well, but no, great fucking Japanese fucking heavy metal / thrash speed metal band. Just want to kind of knock that. I mean, I think I talked about them more on Tightrope, but these are just as good. And this is their new album, Anthem, Crimson, and Jet Black. And they sound fucking fantastic. And hopefully this time they might be able to get to the States. Because if you ever watch, say, on Rageaholic, he does the Metal Mythos. He covered Anthem on there. And that's where my wife first heard about it, and then got to hear about all their all the shit that they went through. Like every time they were planning on going on tour to the U.S. finally, then something would happen, or someone had some sort of tragedy happen. A lot of shit like that. So they may be able to, they might not, but picked all those up. I guess we should go with this one. I really like the, I keep saying the stamps on this one with the bunny and whatnot. But this comes all the way from Japan. It's supposed to only be one CD from what I understand, but it might be a different package. Or they might have packaged it extremely well. And they wrapped everything up with newspaper. For some reason, I always find it fascinating with like the foreign newspapers, just to see, even though it's like the exact same stuff. Like I would see this for, look, it's Winn-Dixie. Get your fucking beef. Either way, I don't know. I just find it neat a lot of times. So yeah, they just did an extremely excellent job packaging this. Since we're going to be sticking with Japanese metal, I'm getting to the interior of this. They definitely did not want to see this damaged. Also find it funny here, you got Trump up in here. Finally, here we go. This is Hideka Nakama, Point of No Return. This is basically the Japanese Ungwang Malmsteen. Fucking fantastic album. Extremely hard to get. This is I think it's a later issue of it. I'm not sure. Normally they have this on Discogs for like $75 or upwards of $100 on eBay sometimes. This guy had it for $45, and it had the Ubi strip, which I was extremely surprised about. For some reason they have a thing for this saying it's Halloween, but excellent, excellent album. My wife's going to be thrilled because I did not tell her I was getting this, because she's the one who also pointed me towards this album and how good it is. So I'm extremely excited to show it to her when she shows up. And this last one, not quite sure where it is. It just says Metal Media. It might be off eBay. Who knows? Oh, no. Excellent. This is Thunraz. This is my copy of the CD version. If I can get this out of the package. Jesus Christ. Maybe I need to sharpen this fucking knife. But Thunraz Revelation. Did this with my friend Mattis. Mattis asked me to do drums for his band. I was very honored to do so. Sent it over, and he created such a beast of an album. I know it keeps on saying that it's industrial, and I think that comes from mainly one particular track that is definitely sounds like winter. And some of the riffing that he does have an industrial sort of tinge, but yeah, like Winter or Godflesh, or maybe like Arthur and Punisher, but I mean, just saying angular sort of riffing to it. He's the one who pointed out that my drumming sounded a lot like Confessor, and once I actually thought about that in context and then listened back, yeah, it sounds like Confessor. So I'm already tracking for a follow-up, and definitely pushing that even further. But his riffing style, it reminds me of early Oppressor, and his vocal style also reminds me of Oppressor, at least on the latter albums, like on Elements of Rust, not Rush. Either way, I'm very pleased to be part of this, going directly into my collection. If you want a CD, you have to go to the Bandcamp. And I think there is a tape version. I don't have that to display, so I'm guessing that will come later. All I need is copies from at least me. So I'm really thrilled that I did go ahead and open that up so I can add it to the collection, add it to my discography shelf. Maybe one day I'll sit down and sort of start doing a rundown of each band, current discography, everything like that. But I'll probably do that in alphabetical order. As far as anything else that's coming out, is all that's other bullshit. Been working on... Okay, I finished Out of the Mouth of Braves. That is completely done. Wrapped up the last 2 songs this weekend. Orlex, I'm going to refer to it as that. Tracked the entire album on drums on Saturday. I think that was 6 songs. I know one of the songs was 10 minutes, but the other ones were like 5 to 6 with 1 2-minute long interlude. Something like 30, 40 minutes, something like that. Really fucking thrilled about that. About to move on to 2 other projects, which one is Psycholic. The other, I guess you could say, sister band that I do with Pan with that. I have all the guitar scratch tracks to track with for that project, so I'm going to do that next. After that, I'm moving over to this new bestial war metal, black metal. It's mainly war metal that I'm doing with Nick and Oath to the Goat, whatever. Is doing vocals on something else that he had thought up. We don't care. As in, we enjoy doing the work. We enjoy creating the savagery. So, we're going to go with that. I just started the next Great Depression. I just had some small DIY grind label want to at least put it out digitally. I'm like, I don't care, sure. So we can do some physicals. I'm like, if you want to, I don't care. I mean, I plan on doing some CDs either way. Gave them a rundown of that, and I'll hear back from them since they sent me the message like at midnight, so I'm assuming different time difference on that. Started the next Boiled Tongue for this month, and I'm already, I think I'm at 28 tracks in. I'm starting to write the next 1,000 cuts, and I'm going to be starting on Maggot Crown again, bringing in a little bit more of the death, kind of more like maybe Circle of Dead Children into the mix, and I'm still going to be using a lot of Rotten Sound and blockheads within that, so it's definitely going to be extremely grindy. Just going to throw in, I guess, some more tremolo, some slams, see what we do. Really? That's it. Everything else is kind of open as far as schedule for tracking. I mean, I do have my other plans for Void Meditation Cult since I only started on that album for the follow up. I need to get back on that. I'm going to be starting on the next all the third band that I'm did with Pan that came out this year, the Spastic Grind with Lori Bravo on vocals. I'm going to start the drum tracking for that later this month probably. And then I have a couple other things I got up my sleeve. Don't have any quite new projects to tackle besides the war metal, but I'm not creating any new projects as of just yet. Just expanding on all the new ones that I've already established thus far this year. Hopefully some of the people that I'm working with on vocals will get back to me for a lot of material I've already written and tracked. I mean, eventually there's supposed to be another Evaporated Sores album, as in it's completely done. I don't know what's left. I think I was told it was finally mixed, just waiting on it to get mastered. I'm assuming I'll have to ask Austin about that. We have a whole side of a split that's been sitting because it was supposed to be with Human Failure, and that guy's not getting back to the project anytime soon. So who knows with that as well. Anyway, I'm going to stop it there. Cheers.